Assalamualaikum. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning,
Salam.
Salam.
How are you guys doing today?
Good.
Good. Okay, is this class for Angry, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Okay, since we are still in MCO, we cannot do face-to-face class as usual. Therefore, we need to do it online. So I hope you guys enjoy today's class, okay?
Okay, teacher.
Okay, teacher.
Before we start our lesson today, I want teacher want to share a slide. Can teacher want share a slide?
Wait.
All right. Okay, before we start our lesson, I want to ask you guys something. Have you ever got stung by a bees or a jellyfish from this picture?
By bees.
Yes. Jellyfish.
Whoever got stung?
Me.
Me. So how do we treat if we got stung by a bee or a jellyfish? Anyone
put
can tell
coffee.
me?
Put cream.
Cream? What cream?
Medicine.
Hot.
Pharmacy
Hot
or
oil.
oil? What oil? What kind
Minyak
of oil?
panas.
Yes, correct.
Ointment.
Yes, correct. Maybe you buy it from pharmacy, okay? It's something a medicine. But we can do it we can get the medicine from our kitchen, okay? Something like that. So basically, if you got stung by a bee or a jellyfish, we put a different type of material, such as if we got stung by a bee, we put a baking soda when we got stung by a jellyfish, we put lemon. Why? Can someone tell me why we put different materials on this? Because these two animals have sting, but why we put different materials? Anyone can tell me?
Different kind of poison.
Different kind of poison, correct, Jenny? Good. Anyone? Anybody?
No.
Oh, okay, it's
No.
okay. If we got stung by a bee or a jellyfish, so basically we put a different material such as baking soda or lemon in a bee and lemon in jellyfish, because in a bee they have an acid in their sting. So we need to put a baking soda. Baking soda, what type of baking soda? It's a base or acid? Can someone tell me?
Best.
Correct. Good. Very good. So we put baking soda. If we got stung by the bee, and then jellyfish has an alkaline in their sting. What other type of thing that can we put? Anyone can tell me?
Acid.
Acid. Okay. What type of acid?
Lemon.
Lemon. Correct, Jenny. Good. Correct. We put a lemon if we got stung by a bee. So that's it from the picture. You guys have an idea what we are going to learn today? Anyone can tell me?
Acid and base.
Good, very good. So yes, we are going to learn acid and base chapter 6 chemistry form 4. So me, teacher 1, teacher Anis, and teacher Rahma are going to teach you about a new topic. So before that, let me set the learning outcome for today's class. So teacher 1, can the next slide. So at the end of this lesson, you guys, students should be able to define acid and alkaline, state the meaning of basicity of an acid, investigate the role of water in showing acidic and alkaline properties through experiment, state the meaning of pH and its uses, last but not least, calculate pH values and acidic and alkaline. So that's it. I will pass to teacher 1 to explain in details about today's lesson. Okay? So have fun, guys.
Okay, teacher.
Do you know what is acid and base? Yes. Okay, so here is the definition of acid and base. Acid is a chemical substances which ionize in water to produce hydrogen ions. H plus is the hydrogen ions. As you can see here, HCl, which is hydrochloric acid. When it ionizes in water, it produces hydrogen ions and also chloride ion. So this H plus is shows the acidic properties. Okay. So the next one is base. Base is a chemical substance that ionizes in water to produce hydroxide ion, OH minus. So from this equation, NH3 ammonia ionized in water, it produces NH4 plus, which is ammonium ion, and also hydroxide ion, OH minus. There are three types of acid, which is monoprotic acid, diprotic acid, and a triprotic acid. Monoprotic acid, monoprotic acid is a acid that produces one H plus ion per acid molecule. So this hydrochloric acid is an example of example of monoprotic acid. So the next one is diprotic acid, which is example of diprotic acid, which is H2SO4 that produce two hydrogen ions per acid molecule. And triprotic acid, which example of triprotic acid is phosphoric acid, H3PO4, that produce 3 ions acid molecule per acid molecule. Okay, do you understand? Do you have any question?
No question, teacher.
No, teacher.
So next part, we will continue by watching an experiment video. Since we cannot do face-to-face lab, so teacher Wan will show you an experiment video. Please watch this video first. And here now.
I'm teacher Nasrin from Memorizing Taipei. Today we would like to do an experiment about the role of water in showing the acidic and alkali properties. Test tube with test tube, right? Oxalic acid, sodium hydroxide, blue litmus paper, and red litmus paper, distilled water. We start with oxalic acid. Take half spatula of oxalic acid. Now we put blue litmus paper. No change. Now we put another oxalic acid in the same test tube, another test tube, sorry. Now add some distilled water and shake it. Take the new blue litmus paper and put inside there. Close up, please. Okay, as you can see, the change of color blue litmus paper into red. Okay, now we start with another one, which is sodium hydroxide. Take only one and put inside the test tube. Dry blue litmus paper. Okay, no change. Take another one test tube. Put one sodium hydroxide and add it with distilled water. Shake it. Put red litmus paper. Okay, as you can see, what happened to the red litmus paper? It changed into blue. So from this experiment,
Okay, have you watched the video?
Yes, teacher.
So what do you understand from the video?
Can I answer, teacher?
Yes. Can you answer me? What can you observe from the video? Anyone?
The blue litmus paper turned red when distilled water was added to the oxalic acid.
Correct. Yes, Hafiza. So another observation?
The red
Aisha.
litmus paper turns
Yes.
blue when add water into sodium hydroxide.
Okay, correct, Aisha. Good. So I want to ask you, what is the purpose? What is the use of the litmus paper?
Me, teacher.
Okay, Jenny. It is to detect whether the solution is acid or acidic. Acidic or alkaline. What can you conclude from this experiment?
Oxalic acid is an acid.
Okay, correct. Okay, I want to hear another answer, which is more accurate.
Water.
Water. Oh, okay. You answer.
Sherry answer, teacher.
Okay.
Yes, me.
Okay,
Water
Sherry.
is required to show acidic and alkaline properties.
Yes, correct. So
Yes.
when we want to do an experiment about acid and alkali, we have to use water to show the acidic and alkaline properties. Okay? Do you understand?
Understood.
Yes, teacher.
Yes.
Okay. So next part, teacher Anis will
Okay.
continue.
All right. Okay. So from the experiment just now, we can know that water plays a very important role in showing the acidic and alkaline properties. Right? Betul kah?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Right,
So,
teacher.
all right. What is the reason actually behind that? Jamie?
Because water is universal solvent, so
Yes.
this water help the hydrogen ion dissociates.
Yes. Betul. All right. Okay. So, water helps the acid and also the alkaline to dissociate. Okay, when they dissociates, they produce the H plus ion and also the OH minus ion from the alkaline. Okay, so the H plus ion and the OH minus ions, they can move freely. So they can show the properties of the acidic properties and also the basic properties. Okay, so for here, example of an acidic solution, hydrochloride ion. Okay, so the hydrogen, as you can see, the hydrogen ion, they can move freely in a solution, okay, with the presence of water. So we can know that this solution is acidic. Okay, next. Okay, after we learn about the role of water, we learn about the pH value. So what is pH value? pH value is a measure of the concentration of hydrogen ion in an aqueous solution. Okay, okay, let's say we have a solution. Okay, this is solution. Okay, but we don't know if this solution is acidic, neutral, or alkaline. Okay, so what do? We conduct an experiment to find the pH value. Okay, by using litmus paper or universal indicator. Then after we found the pH value, then we use the pH scale. pH scale. Okay, what is pH scale?
The meter.
The meter, yeah, sort of meter. Okay, pH scale, as you can see, it is a scale with the ranges of pH number which can show if a solution is acidic, neutral, or alkaline. Okay, for example, this solution just now, okay, the experiments already conducted and then we found out that the pH value is 3, pH 3. Okay, referring to the pH scale, we can know that this solution is
Acidic.
acidic. Okay, so that is the use of pH scale. All right, we already know the pH value, the pH scale, but how do we calculate pH value? All right, how to calculate is simply we use this formula, pH equals to negative log to base of 10, multiply with the molarity or the concentration of the hydrogen ion. Okay, here we have an example. Hafiza, can you read the question?
Okay, teacher. Calculate the pH value of a nitric acid with the concentration of hydrogen ion 0.5 mol per decimeter cubic.
Yes. Okay. Aisha, what information can you get from this question?
The question asks us to calculate the pH value of nitric acid. So
Yes.
there is the concentration of hydrogen ion, which is 0.5 mole.
Yes, correct. All right. So after we have the information and all, then what we get to do next is just substitute the value into the formula. Okay, teacher one. All right. Okay. Everyone, can you press the calculator? Log 0.5, does it equal to negative 0.301? Tama ka jawapan?
Yes.
Oh,
0.3.
0.3.
Yes. All right. So we have the pH value equals to 0.3. Okay. So with the pH 0.3, this solution is acidic or alkaline?
Acidic.
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 All right. Okay. Next. Any question? No?
No question, teacher.
All right. Okay. Next formula is POH equal to negative log to base of 10 multiply with the molarity of hydroxide ion. Tadi kan pH, but now they are POH. All right. The example. Jenny, can you read the question?
And teacher, calculate the pH value of a sodium hydroxide in AOH with the concentration of hydroxide ion OH minus 0.01 mole decimeter per decimeter cubic.
All right. Okay, Sherry, what information can you get from the question?
The concentration of hydroxide ion is 0.01.
Yes. Okay, after we have the information, then just substitute to the formula. Teacher one? All right, so here's the solution. Try first with the calculator. We have the same answer.
2.
Yes. Okay,
yes,
so
teacher.
the POH equals to 2. But the question asks for the pH. So how do we find out?
Minus. Is it?
Minus.
Minus. Okay, teacher one. Okay, so pH plus POH equals to 14 based on the scale. So pindah. pH equals to 14 minus POH. We already have the POH value. So tukar je. So total of pH is 12. With pH 12, the solution is
Alkaline. Basic.
Alkaline.
alkaline. All right. Okay, next to teacher Rahma.
Assalamualaikum and good morning, everybody.
Morning,
How are you
teacher.
going?
Morning,
Okay.
teacher.
So far, so good.
Yeah.
Yes.
Alright. Now, we'll do a bit challenging question. So, can I ask Sherry to read the question?
Yes, can. Okay.
Okay.
Room temperature, sodium hydroxide is a white crystalline odorless solid that absorbs moisture from the air. When the sodium hydroxide is dissolved in water, it dissolves completely and appears clear. After that, it is being tested in universal indicator. The result of the test is shown below. Explain sodium hydroxide based on the description above and calculate the molarity of sodium hydroxide.
All right. Thank you. Next, I will call Jenny.
Yes, teacher.
What you have understand from the question?
From the experiment, I think the experiment shows that sodium hydroxide is put inside water, and then
Right.
it dissolved in the water because the hydroxide ion dissociates and shows the basic properties. That's why the indicators show a value.
Okay, that's right. So, others, how about the pH number when, so it shows in the universal indicator pH 14, right? It is quite higher. So what do you think, Afiza?
The concentration of sodium hydroxide is higher.
Okay, that's good. So anyone has a question about the description?
No, teacher.
No, teacher.
All right. I think that's clear. Now we will do the calculation. I'll give you 3 minutes to understand and I'll calculate the calculation and then I'll call someone to answer it. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Yay, teacher.
After 3 minutes. Okay, Aisha, what is your answer?
The answer is 0.1 mole decimeter.
0.1. Are you sure? Are you sure?
I get one per
Teacher.
DM
Oh,
cube. Is it?
Yes, one.
Okay, one.
get 1 too, teacher.
One.
Yes.
Sherry?
Sorry, teacher.
I get one.
Okay, it's okay, Aisha. You are still learning. Okay. Since Aisha didn't get the right answer, so we will discuss it together. Okay. Next
Okay,
slide.
teacher.
Okay. Let's discuss together. So you see, the pH of the sodium hydroxide is 14, right? Okay.
Yes.
Then to get the POH, since this sodium hydroxide is base, we must minus 14 minus 14. So we'll get POH of 0. Then, okay, we will use this equation and then you insert the value of the pH that you have get from the experiment. And then after calculating, you make sure to use calculator, okay? You'll get 1 mole of PM cube, okay?
Okay, teacher.
Aisha,
Okay,
you understand?
Teacher.
Yes, teacher. I understand.
And if any of you didn't get the answer or still confused, you can meet me personally, okay?
Okay,
Okay,
teacher.
next. Okay, that's good. So far so good. Next, we will do the next activity. Okay, for this part, I will show or I will share with you some interesting part of the teeth that you need to know, okay? That related with acid and base. So can any of you guess what's this picture?
KBT.
Yeah,
Cavity.
Plaque.
Yes.
Which one is plaque?
Okay.
This one? The one in this left? Right?
Yes.
And this is cavities.
The right side.
The right side is the cavities.
Yes.
The left side is plaque.
Black.
Okay. So what is related with two of these teeth with base and acid? Can someone tell me?
Maybe because of acidic environment inside our mouth.
Okay. Other than that,
Oh no, teacher.
what if you do not brush your teeth? Can you imagine your teeth will be like this?
Oh, yes,
Ee,
teacher.
Don't want. I don't want to. Okay. So you see, this is plaque. When plaque stick on top of your teeth for too long, it will lead to cavities. Okay, next slide. In the plaque, we have bacteria. Bacteria, you see, there are more bacteria in your mouth than the people in the world. There's a lot of bacteria, okay? So when you eat, bacteria will convert the food and drink that you eat into acid. The acid and bacteria and food combine together to form plaque. So plaque will slowly, it's not plaque, acid that will dissolve your teeth slowly until it become cavity. So also the acid is said to be when it is almost pH 5.5, it will dissolve your teeth to the outermost layer of the animal, and which is the hardest tissue of your body, in your body. Can you imagine that? The hardest tissue in your body being dissolved.
Oh,
Yes,
Nakut
teacher.
kan? Alright. So what you have to do to prevent the cavity, you have to brush your teeth regularly, okay?
Yes.
Why you use toothpaste? Who can guess? Why you use toothpaste?
to
To
neutralize the
neutral.
acid.
To neutralize,
Acid.
because it is
Alkaline.
because yes, the acid and the base, it will neutralize. All right. Other than that, you can use floss, okay? And then you can rinse your mouth with water if you cannot brush your teeth, in case, okay? Because water can reduce the pH in your mouth. I mean, bukan reduce, it will raise the pH of your mouth towards neutral, okay? This is new information to you, right? Okay. So now you have learned a lot. We will give you question. Takut tak?
Huh?
Semua dah faham kan?
Yes.
We understand. So now we will give you a quiz. Teacher Syafiqah will handle this.
Okay, teacher.
Hey, teacher.
So hi guys, back to me again. So
Hello,
you guys
teacher.
have learned a lot today, I guess. Is it hard for you for today's class?
Okay.
Yeah, is it just a general of because we are just entered this topic. So you guys have another subtopic for acid and base. So we later on we will move to another subtopic for the next class. Okay. So teacher wants to give you a quiz. So I will share the I will share the link. Just give me a second. Can you guys see my screen?
Not yet. Oh, can.
Yes, teacher.
So you guys can scan this QR code and enter the quiz now. I will give you 5 minutes to answer the question, and then later on we will discuss the answer. Okay? Is that okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
Right, guys.
Teacher,
Yes.
it says here, all done.
All done?
Yes, because
Oh yeah, you're already right. So wait. So Jenny, it's okay. It's okay. You already.
teacher.
You already done?
Not yet. Wait.
Okay.
Done.
Done. All right.
Done, teacher.
Thank you for answering, guys. So we will see
That.
here. All right. So, Aisha, Hafiza, and Jenny got full mark, and while no, so while Sherry got one wrong. So the question number 6, the pH of a solution is 2.0. What is the OH concentration? So the answer is, what is the answer? Who got correct?
Which question the teacher?
The number 6, question number 6. So the answer is 1 times 10 to the power of negative 12. So very good, guys. I hope you guys understand today's lesson. So before we end our lesson today, I will stop share first. So is this class exciting for you guys? Are you guys excited?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, teacher.
Very
Good, so
interesting.
good. So before we end our class, I want you guys to conclude today's class. So just for 10 seconds, okay? We start from who wants to volunteer to conclude today's class. What you have learned today, what you got from Teacher Anis, Teacher Rahman, Teacher Wan, and also me. Okay, Hafiza, volunteer. What you got
How
from...
to calculate pH value?
Okay, very good. Sherry, what you got from
Me.
today's lesson?
Acid or alkaline must dissolve in water to dissociate so that they can show their properties. The acidic
Good,
and
very good. Okay, good. You have learned a lot today. Okay, Aisha, what you have learned today?
I learned about the one that teacher taught me about the bee and what another one? Jellyfish. Yeah,
Okay,
jellyfish.
good, very good. Okay, Jenny, what you have learned today?
I learned about the the pH range. The higher the value is alkaline or basic. The lower the value is more acidic.
So, okay, good. Thank you, Jenny. Thank you, guys. You have guys learned today. Okay, I hope you guys understand what teacher Wan, Teacher Rahma, Teacher Anis, and also me teach you. So I see you guys on the next class. Thank you very much. I'll see you soon. Bye.
Thank you, teacher.
Teacher.
Thank you.